Folks, let's be crystal clear here. There is no scandal. So what if we use a Signal app? Frankly, I wanted to use Snapchat. That way the war plans disappear right after the drone strike. Maybe post a couple Instagram stories. About to bomb the Houthis, swipe up for coordinates. Heck, we might even go on Omegle, talk strategy with some guy in Michigan wearing anime headphones. If they overhear it, that's on them. Shouldn't be snooping, folks. And if anything goes wrong, don't worry. We got Daddy Elon. That man can find anything. Like one time, we did a Tesla promotion in front of my house.
Thank you all very much. I love Tesla.
I let one rip in the car, and he knew it was me. Genius. Now the fake news wants you to believe that this was a mistake. They say we accidentally added a journalist to the war chat. Like we don't know how Signal works. So we brought in a real expert, Mike Waltz. Smart guy. Great at text threads. He texts better than your 14-year-old daughter. Even better at looking confused live on TV, I must say.
So you don't know what staffer is responsible for this right now?
Well, look, a staffer wasn't responsible, and look, I take full responsibility. I built the group. My job is to make sure everything's coordinated.
But how did the
execute
number? I mean, I don't mean to be pedantic here, but how did the number?
Have you ever had somebody's contact that shows their name, and then you have somebody else's number there?
I never make those mistakes.
Right? You got somebody else's number on someone else's contact. So of course I didn't see this loser in the group.
Exactly. I once tried to text Ivanka, and I accidentally sent the nuclear codes to Judge Janine Pirro. Don't worry, she was drunk. Look, maybe Mike added the wrong phone number, or maybe Jeffrey hacked the phone using deep state powers. The important thing is that nobody takes responsibility, and nothing gets fixed. That's what leadership looks like. But don't worry, folks. We've got our ace in the hole. We have our ketamine Iron Man, our little space daddy. That's right, Elon Musk is on the case. Fox News says Elon's going to get to the bottom of how Jeffrey Goldblum... Did I say Jeffrey Goldblum? He could be in there too. We gotta check. But we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Not the real reason of why we're using non-secure apps to talk about military strikes, but why the whoopsies happen. I want to know why the whoopsies happen. Exactly. When you're dealing with unauthorized war planning, the first person you want investigating is the guy who invented the farting car. Elon, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Obviously, the real culprit here isn't us. It's not Waltz. It's not the White House. It's Jeffrey Goldberg, the most dangerous man in America. I mean, Jeffrey Waters says he might have snuck in on purpose.
It's like Goldberg will sometimes send out fake names with a contact with their cells to deceive politicians.
Boom. There you go. It's simple. Golder stuck into Waltz's mind when he was sleeping. He went 7 layers deep and he incepted his phone number into Waltz's mind. He did a liberal inception. Those are the worst kind. I think that's why I have those thoughts about my daughter Ivanka. Pure evil. Now some folks on the right, they really nailed the messaging here. They said, it's fine. Mistakes happen.
Very important point that you just said. I mean, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen all the time.
Exactly. Even I butt dialed from the Pentagon once. It was bad. But mistakes happen. COVID, January 6th, my taxes, my second marriage, Donald Trump Jr., all mistakes. And then comes the cleanup crew. First up, Tulsi Gabbard, looking mysterious and refusing to say anything.
Did you participate in the group chat with Secretary of Defense and other Trump senior officials discussing the Yemen war plans?
Senator, I don't want to get into the specifics.
Ma'am, were you on? You're not going to be willing to address. So you're not, are you denying? Will you answer my question, ma'am?
Just like she practiced in the Kremlin talent show. That's so smooth. You wouldn't say yes, you wouldn't say no. Just stood there and looked like a confused TED Talk. Brilliant. But then...
Director Radcliffe, were you on the group chat?
Senator, I was on a Signal messaging group.
So you were the John Radcliffe on that chat?
I was.
Thank you.
Boom. John Radcliffe shows up and he just snitches. What a snitch. Yeah, it was a confession, technically, but remember, it's not treason if you say it in cursive. That's just the law. Now this is my favorite part, the gratitude phase. That's when our press secretary, good old Caroline, Miss North Korea cosplay Levitt says, "Shut up and be grateful."
And the American people should be grateful to these individuals, and especially to President Trump.
Exactly, you stupid pores. We didn't accidentally leak war plans. We gave you an exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's what everyone's doing. You think the Bidens let people in on drone strikes? No way. We turn war planning into an immersive, participatory experience. It's like the military version of Be Real. Just dropped the bomb on a Houthi base. Felt cute. Might delete later. So now when the walls will inevitably close in, what are we gonna do? We open the emergency MAGA escape hatch. Exactly. We blame Hillary, we blame AOC, and we yell, "Russia, Russia, Russia."
Hillary homebrewed a server in her basement with thousands of classified files and then acid washed it when she got caught.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
Yes, of course, Hillary had a server. And yes, AOC has feelings. And of course, none of this has anything to do with our little signal chat. But let me be clear, that won't stop us from using it as an excuse.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
And then we will say, this is not a scandal. This was not sloppy. This was a perfect chat, just like my perfect phone call, just like my perfect marriage. And I did not poop in Elon's car. You have to believe me.